match number 5 of the afternoon would see some tag team action as the 114, the pairing of Isaac Murray and Harry Milligan. Now, I've seen them before. I don't actually think I've ever done a review on them. I can't remember, but I do know I have seen them in action before. And they would be taking on the pairing of Jay Alexander, who I've never seen before, and Delphine, who I've only ever seen in action once, and I have done one review on him. So this one I was looking forward to. Now, Isaac Murray and Delphine would start this one with Delphine overpowering and slamming him into the mat. But a Murray dropkick would rock him, and then we would see Alexander and Milligan get involved. This was comedic because Milligan was like, 2 big men in the ring, and he was nowhere near the size of Alexander. You know, he was like, look at the size of him. You'd see Alexander would actually overpower Milligan and then pull the power pose. But Milligan was quick on his feet, delivering some kicks and some blows that would down Alexander for a 1-fall. Murray would then get involved, head up top, but he'd get caught and thrown into Milligan by Jay Alexander, and then Alexander and Delphine would deliver the double kick to Murray for a near fall. So much going on in this one. The 2 tag teams, you'd see at one point, you'd see Alexander deliver a chop, brutal chop on Murray, and then Murray would deliver a chop to Delphine. Harry Milligan would manage to inadvertently distract the referee as Alexander and Delphine would beat down on Isaac Murray. Poor old Murray with his own teammate causing the distraction. You'd see Milligan get back involved. He'd hit the Uranagi and a senton to Jay Alexander, and then a Michinoku driver to Delphine for a near fall. He'd then hit a Death Valley driver to Alexander for another near fall. You'd then see Alexander and Delphine hit a super kick, knee facebuster combo for a near fall on Milligan, and Milligan would deliver a DDT to Alexander. Murray would hit a code breaker, and Milligan would hit an elbow drop for a near fall as Delphine would manage to fire Murray into the count to break it up. At this point, Delphine would hit a double knees to Harry Milligan, and Jay Alexander would hit the side slam to pick up the pinfall victory for their team. What a fantastic tag team competition this was. I was thoroughly looking forward to it, as I don't get to see enough of these 4 men in action. You know, the 114, absolutely fantastic show, and you know they're a very good tag team, very, very good tag team. They work very well together, apart from that one mishap where Milligan distracted the referee by accident. But you know they work very well together. 2 youngsters, always on the same page. You know, they've got some beautiful double teams in them, as well as some solo moves. And as I say, they work very well together. The fans absolutely love them. And, you know, I don't see enough of Murray and Milligan. But, you know, I do need to see more of these 2 in action, because they are 2 very talented superstars. And I'd love to see the 114 in action again. Now, on to Jay Alexander and Delphine. You know, they had that heel roll down pat. They worked very well as a unit. You know, they distract the referee when they needed to. They break the rule or bend the rules when they need to. You know, Delphine gets about that ring. He certainly knows what he's doing. Very impressive superstar. And then the powerhouse that is Alexander. You know, he used that size advantage definitely to his power. And just worked very well together, and it was a very worthy win for these guys. Now, if you ever get a chance to see any of these 4 individuals in tag team action or solo action, I thoroughly recommend you check them out live for yourselves.